And hello and welcome to the Army Athletics Weekend Preview. I'm Heath Trabue. Well, it's only 4 or 5 degrees outside. Spring has sprung here at West Point. Men's tennis will begin their spring season this weekend with the Army Challenge Friday through Sunday. Head coach Jim Poling says his team can't wait.
We've been waiting a long time for it. I'll tell you, the guys are so excited. I think every guy has asked me 3 times what the lineup's going to be. They're ready to go. We've been working hard, and the spring is the greatest time of the year for men's tennis. We're excited.
And the 3 teams coming in, obviously you'll go Friday through Sunday. Does that benefit you kind of in the long run when you look at Patriot Leagues to get an event where you're in there multiple days?
I think it's good. You have 3 tough matches in 3 days, and these are 3 very good teams. So it's going to be some great competition, some great tennis. So if you're in the area, come on out and watch. It's going to be exciting.
Also on Friday, Rifle heads down to Philly for the NRA sectionals. Track is down in the city for NYRR College Night, and women's tennis kicks off their spring campaign in Cornell. Saturday begins in Crandall Pool as the swimming and diving teams host Lafayette and Colgate. It's senior day. Head coach Mickey Wender reflects on his firsties.
If this job was just about watching people go back and forth in a swimming pool and trying to make them faster, I don't think I would have done it for 23 years. To me, it's about the process of helping young people learn and grow and evolve and become Army officers. And especially at a place like this, Heath, it's one of the most rewarding professional experiences someone can have, watching them come in on our day and have no idea what to expect as young, inexperienced men and women, and then to watch that 47-month process and watch them grow and develop and learn and become men and become women it's incredibly rewarding. And this class in particular has been a lot of fun to watch. They've been through a lot together, and I have no doubt that they're going to do great things.
Army basketball sees a pair of matchups this weekend with American. The first-place women's team travels to our nation's capital with tip-off set for 2 p.m., while the men's team gets going at 3 p.m. here in Crystal Arena. And later that evening in the Hollanders Center, the Army hockey team faces off with Canadian RMC. Saturday's game will be the 77th meeting between the 2 academies. Here's head coach Brian Riley.
Oh, you know what? As we've told them, this is a weekend. This is a game that they'll remember. Every game they have with RMC, just as the games that they have with Air Force, you'll always remember those games. So we've told our players that it's important that they understand that. But like I said, for them to be able to be a part of this, I think is very important. And I know, as I told them this week, that if you were to ask some of the older players, the games that they want to talk about are the RMC games. And now our guys are a part of that tradition, and I know that they're looking forward to this weekend.
And Sunday sees a matchup between the number 5 and number 6 ranked rifle teams in the nation. Army hosts Jacksonville State and Ole Miss. Here's head coach Ron Wigger on this weekend's matchup.
Well, I think we as a team feel like we need to perform a little better than we did this past weekend in order to feel more comfortable with our chances against Jacksonville State. I mean, we're going to have to perform at a high level to beat them. So we need to step it up a little bit in small bore. Our air rifle performance this past weekend was fine, but we got to get our small bore back to the level that we know we're capable of.
The weekend finishes up with the wrestling team hosting a pair of dual meets in Gillis Fieldhouse. Army takes on Brown at 1 p.m. and Harvard at 3 p.m. Both of those matches will be broadcast right here on GoArmySports.com. And that's all this weekend. Remember to click back here on Monday. Rich DeMarco will have the West Point Sports Flash. With the Army Athletics Weekend Preview, I'm Heath Trabue.